World War II started on September 1st, 1939. Mainly Hitler wanted to invade Poland. The war in Europe ended with the capture of Berlin, May 8, 1945. The Cold War was a political, ideological, social and cultural confrontation between the United States and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics that took place between 1945 and 1989.
The consequences of World War II were a lot of problems. Among them, it was the misery on Europe, entire cities destroyed, and people without a home. The consequences of the Cold War were great technological advances and an improvement in social relationships. The event that put an end to the World War was when the United States dropped atomic bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the one that ended the Cold War was when the Berlin Wall came down.
World War II and Cold War, and we consider both historical events to be important today since many indices were released in the war and different peace organizations were created, and the Cold War was what made our world better by talking capitalists as the police. Causes that triggered these historical events: World War II, the terms of Treaty of Versailles, the rise of fascism, Sino-Japanese tension, the German invasion of Poland. Cold War, the USSR, when the spread communism around the world, which alarmed the Americans, the position of atomic weapons, what America worries to worse, while countries feared attack from the other. The Soviets feared that the United States would use Europe as a back attack for the URSS. Why are these events important today? The Second War was important since with American countries divided into different blocks and formed various alliances for the benefit of humanity such as United Nations. In addition, another increase in capital in certain countries. And the Cold War designed the capitalism was the best political system where an interpopulation of a certain country elects their representative. That is, a war without casualties, a political war.